Oh, something different.
Luke chapter 7, verses 4 to 6. And when they came to Jesus, they pleaded with him earnestly, saying, He is worthy to have you do this for him, for he loves our nation, and he is the one who built us our synagogue. And Jesus went with them. When he was not far from the house, the centurion sent friends, saying to him, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you come under my roof. So the centurion sought help from Jesus for his servant. He asked the elders of the Jews to approach this great rabbi for him, to ask for healing for his servant, because he believed that Jesus could heal his servant. Now, this centurion, though a part of the enemy forces against Israel, though a Gentile, he was a man of good works. Today we would say he was a good man. He did a lot for a people who were classified as his enemies. Actually, he did more for these who were his enemies than some of us do for our friends. It was clear that this man valued relationships. He could have legally killed his slave because he was no longer of use, and he was a cost to his budget. Instead, he was reaching out to his contacts to seek to get help and healing for him. We see him being able to call the Jewish elders to ask them to help him to get help for his slave. That tells you that he had a good relationship with them. This was not normal between the Jews and the Romans. They hated the occupying force. They did not like centurions. Yet, these men, these elders of the Jews, were going to Jesus and saying, this one, he's good man. This one deserves it. This one can be helped. Help him, Jesus, because he's a good man. He looks out for us. He helped to build our synagogue so we could worship. He loves our nation. He's worthy of your help. He's deserving of your help. But though he was a good man, as they would call him, though he was a man of good works, he was not submitted to Yahweh. He was not a proselyte Jew. He remained a Gentile. He remained outside of the covenant. He was not a covenant son. And guess what? Good works are not enough. It is not sufficient to do good works. We must become a part of the covenant relationship. And the centurion understood that. Though he was a man of relationships, he was not in the most important relationship. You see, salvation is not of works, lest any man should boast. good deeds are not equal to salvation. Doing good deeds does not make us saved. And so whilst the elders were saying, he's worthy, he's deserving, he's done so much good, he's deserving of your grace and your mercy, he's deserving of help for his servant, he understood that he was not worthy. He understood his lack of merit. Yes, he was a good man. Yes, he loved the Jews. Yes, he built a synagogue for them. But none of that meant that he deserved anything from God. Works do not qualify you or I. God owes us nothing. Nothing that we do puts God in our debt. Because there's nothing that we can do that surpasses what he's already done for us. There's nothing we can do that is of our own power and ability that did not come from God in the first place. So all that we receive from God are favors of God. Why? We are unworthy. We cannot make ourselves worthy. As Paul said in 2 Corinthians 3 and verse 5, not that we are sufficient in ourselves to claim anything as coming from us, but our sufficiency is from God. God bless you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for more, join us at 9 a.m. at 10 Union Square, Crossroads, Kingston, Jamaica. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually via YouTube Live.